Opportunities don't wait. Jake woke up before the sun every day in the small dusty town of Pineville. Life started at sunrise, but for Jake, it started even earlier. He lived in a tiny one-room hut with a thatched roof, hidden behind a row of trees near the edge of town. Still half asleep, he lit the stove, boiled some tea, and packed the basket he would carry to the market. Jake was a vegetable seller. People knew him well, not because he had the best cart or the loudest voice, but because of his smile. No matter how much he sold, no matter the weather, Jake always smiled. He loaded his old bicycle with sacks of fresh spinach, tomatoes, chilies, and sometimes rare finds like baby carrots or cauliflower. Jake didn't own land, so he bought vegetables from farmers in the early morning and hoped to sell them for a little profit. The sun was rising as Jake pedaled to town. Golden light spread across the fields, but in his heart, Jake often felt stuck. For 10 years, his life was the same. Wake up, cycle to town, sell vegetables, and come home with just enough for food and kerosene. He had no savings, no family, and no dreams. But one morning, something changed. The market was already busy when Jake arrived. He set up his vegetables under his usual banyan tree. That's when he noticed a stranger, a man in a crisp shirt taking photos with a fancy phone. "Excuse me," the man said. "Can I take a photo of your stall?" "Why?" Jake asked. "I'm working on a project for my business school in New York," the man replied. "We're studying small vendors. Your stall looks neat." Jake scratched his head. "All right, but only if you buy some tomatoes." The man laughed, bought a kilo, and said, "My name's Alex." Over the next 10 minutes, Alex asked all sorts of questions. How did Jake manage his vegetables? How did he set prices? What time did he start? "You have a system," Alex said, clearly impressed. "Ever thought about growing your business?" Jake laughed. "With what money? I live on coins." "Still, you've got discipline," Alex said. "You show up, work hard, smile at people. That's rare." Jake smiled awkwardly. No one had ever said that to him before. As Alex walked away, he left Jake with one sentence: "Opportunities don't wait. If you see one, grab it, even if it scares you." That night, Jake lay on his thin mattress, whispering the words to himself. The next day, while buying vegetables from a farmer, Jake overheard a conversation. "The old shop on the corner is still for rent. No one's taken it." Jake's heart raced. Could he rent it? He had no money. The landlord would want 3 months' rent in advance. Still, the thought stayed with him all day. The next morning, Jake did something bold. He went to see the landlord, Mr. Charles. "You want to rent the shop?" the old man asked, surprised. Jake nodded nervously. "I don't have the full money, but I can pay monthly. You'll never have to chase me for rent." Mr. Charles chuckled. "Do you have any guarantee?" "Just my word," Jake said. The old man sighed. "You know what? I like your courage. Pay me 1 month's rent in advance. The shop is yours for 3 months. After that, we'll talk." Jake couldn't believe it. He borrowed money from his cousin, promising to repay it in 2 months. By evening, he had a shop. No more selling vegetables on a plastic sheet under a tree. Now, he had walls, a roof, and hope. Running the shop was tough. Jake had to clean the dusty space, fix the shutter, and paint the sign himself. He still woke up early to buy vegetables, but now he had to plan better. Some days few customers came, and he wondered if he had made a mistake. But slowly, word spread. "Have you seen the new shop with the friendly guy? Oh, the one who gives free mint every morning?" Within 2 months, Jake's shop had regular customers. He added small touches, free coriander, home delivery nearby, and handwritten recipes. He even repaid his cousin in full. One day, a woman from a local school visited. "We run a lunch program for kids. We need a reliable vegetable supplier. Can you handle bulk orders?" Jake almost dropped the basket. "Bulk orders? Him? Yes," he said, without hesitation. That contract tripled his income. Within a year, Jake's life was transformed. He expanded the shop, hired a young helper, and bought a used scooter for deliveries. He opened a bank account, started saving, and even joined a weekend business class at the library. One evening, as Jake was closing, he saw a familiar face, Alex, the man from the market. "You again," Jake said, smiling. Alex looked at the painted sign, "Jake's Fresh Veggies." "You did it," Alex said. "You grabbed the opportunity." "I remembered your words," Jake replied. They talked about life, Alex in New York, Jake in Pineville. "You know," Alex said, "a lot of people hear advice. Few act on it." Jake shrugged. "Maybe they're waiting for the perfect time. I just got tired of waiting." Jake didn't stop with himself. He helped other small vendors form a cooperative, teaching them how to bargain with farmers, manage accounts, and treat themselves like business owners. A journalist wrote about him. From vegetable seller to town hero, Jake proves hard work beats luck. He was even invited to speak at the school on Independence Day. Standing on stage, looking at young faces, Jake said, "I didn't go to school like you. I didn't have money or gadgets. But I had discipline. I showed up every day. And then one day, an opportunity came. I took it, even though I was scared." He paused, then added, "Life will never hand you success, but it will give you chances, small ones, quiet ones, quick ones. When they come, remember this: opportunities don't wait."